cafes. If I take a picture, remove the logo, and re-upload it for one of the other 3 cafes, can they tell that this picture belongs to you, not them? If they can't, then we have a signature problem. Welcome back, guys. Back into my series where I audit 100 businesses' social media strategy. I'm on Instagram for this cafe in Ontario again, in Toronto. First of all, the logo is okay. It's okay. The bio over here. This is a generic term, specializing. If I scroll down, is there any proof of specialty? How are you specializing? Specializing in cold cappuccinos, but I barely see a cold cappuccino or espresso. I see ice creams, I see cold, different kinds of food salad, I see pastries, I see beer, bagels, but I don't see the expertise being demonstrated. We could work on that. Speaking of the feed, I see that we're not utilizing pinned posts over here. Is there a UGC post? This is over a year old. Not a bad post. It is an okay post. Yeah, it is some generic music in the back, but this did get 61 likes. Let's see. This one also got a lot of likes. Clearly the reels perform, they obviously do. This is a good one. Let me take a look at the hook again. Nice. That's not a bad hook. Could be better, but it is not one of the bad ones. Okay. Well, clearly we need to work more on the reels. Those reels are high performing. These statics are not as high performing. This performed pretty good, but these statics are not as high performing. The reels are the better performers. Talking about the cohesiveness, I don't see the brand colors being consistently used. I see a lot of inconsistencies in the font. This is a different font, this is different, this is different, this is different. This is also a different one. There's no consistency in the fonts. There's no consistency in the color as well. I do not see the brand colors being replicated over and over again. Every post looks like it's been posted by someone else, like a different person. A thing I would like most brands to imagine is, let's say a customer follows your competitors, they follow 3 Greek cafes. If I take a picture, remove the logo, and re-upload it for one of the other 3 cafes, can they tell that this picture belongs to you, not them? If they can't, then we have a signature problem. Your brand, your creatives, they don't have a signature element to them. You're not rememberable. That could be fixed with consistent colors, some kind of motif. Also, most brands, they serve 1 or 2, 3 or 5 core dishes that make the bulk of the revenue. For your Instagram, it's no different. There is going to be some 2 or 3 core concepts that makes the most amount of difference. Over here, as I can see, it is kind of all over the place. We can see it is an attempt at professional pictures, but one, we have a bright picture. This is very flat. This is a lot text heavy. This is a close-up. This is a reel. Looking up, this is another static post. We're not utilizing carousels as much. See, it's all over the place. Now, what is this, wine? I'm not sure. And then I saw beer up here, I think. Yep, there's beer too. So we have a lot going on over here. We need 2 or 3 core concepts. An example would be you share your story. Over here we have your specialty in Freddo cappuccino and Freddo espresso. Talk about your specialty. Make one post per week of your specialty, how you are more special than the other. That builds a brand, okay? And if you utilize those colors, your motifs, a face like the founder, that makes your brand more personal, more personalized, more memorable. Okay, more signature elements to your brand. Let's see. We also, food and beverage today is very competitive. We need to highlight the differentiation. Why go to you and not a 2-minute walk? If the answer is your closer, the results are going to be as mediocre that you're just closer. If you are genuinely showing off that you are special, not them, or better off in this way, that's how you make better results. We need a differentiation over here. I would rate this feed again a 3 out of 10. I know I give that pretty often, but that is not a bad thing. That means there's a lot of room for us to grow into. Going from 3 to 5, the first step I would do is take off pictures like these. They don't belong here. Second step I would say is for your reels, these are good. If you have a different reel, this is also a reel. I would like for you to change the covers of these reels into more brand on, more cohesive. Take pictures like these off as well. Dead statics, let's take them off. It's going to instantly make the average quality per post at a glance much better. When someone lands on this page, they don't need to, typically people don't watch every single post you do. So it instantly elevates it on a surface. I said overnight fix. 3 to 5 is an overnight fix. Makes you look optimized, but not the best. Going from 5 out of 10 to 8 out of 10 is a bit of a bigger stretch of work, but it's worth it. The first step you would need to do, this takes a couple weeks. You need to establish your content concepts or pillars, like a founder post, a drink of the week, or food item of the week. Over here, I can see that you have some retail space over here. You have some ambient area as well. And I think, yep, there is seating too. A post that covers maybe a POV. You just sit down, sip tea, candid shot. You just need one post per concept per week. It's that simple. That will push it to 6 out of 10. Then you need consistency, motifs, colors, text consistency. Make the videos more interesting, have some hooks, easily pushes you into 8 out of 10. Going from 8 to 10, however, is one of the biggest jumps. 10 means you lead the niche you are in. You really need a brand voice. You really need to sharp down, hone in on your story. Why you? That is an answer you need to dominate if you want to be 10 out of 10. A step would be 8 to 9 is just copying the best player, best competitor you can find online. Doesn't matter Toronto, SoCal, NYC, China. You need to find the best player that serves Greek coffees, a Greek cafe, the best of the best out there. So you copy, but you can never be your true potential, true max if you copy what someone else makes. You have to utilize your max. You need to find your edge. 10 out of 10 means domination. How can you be the one? For that, you have to find your own moat. What makes you the choice, not someone else. That is bespoke. That is where I come in. I take a deep dive into your business. Most business owners are too in the ground, on the up close with the business, that they cannot look at the bigger picture. We figure out your business, your social media strategy, what makes you different, what makes you a 10 out of 10. Then we work backwards. We make a content calendar for you. For the content calendar, then we make a shot list, captions, scripts. I hand them over. I teach you. I tell you how to shoot the videos, send them back. I edit them. We post them, schedule them, monthly check-ins. We make a report. Work quarterly, make from month to month to month. We figure out what to do next. Over the course of 3 or 4 months, you really start to see go from 3 to 8. 8 to 10 is a long game. It's not going to be overnight. And for the business owners that do not have a marketing budget, I also have something for those guys. I'm going to post a masterclass on YouTube for free. It's my entire framework. It's going to guide you to guarantee, go from a 3 to 8 out of 10. However, that shift from 8 to 10 is really unique to you. I cannot give a cookie cutter advice for everyone. It's not going to work. That's all I have today. Thank you.